generations of struggle and sacrifice through the faith of abolitionists, the struggle of suffragists, through a civil war and civil rights protests, through union organizing drives, through reform initiatives, through investment in public education, year by year, decade by decade, we move closer to those founding ideals, and in the process, we inspired the world. That's the story I believe in New Jersey. An America in which we all deserve equal protection under the law, and no one's above. In America, every child has a chance at a good education, and anybody who's willing to work and find a job or start a business and make a decent living. In America, where we don't fear each other, but we look out for one another. And we find ways to work together. And if we want that story to continue, then we need leaders who believe in it too. Leaders who will tell the truth and take responsibility. Leaders who will tackle hard problems and bring people together instead of dividing them. Leaders who won't serve big bosses in Washington or big corporate donors, but instead will serve the people who put them there. Jersey, we need leaders like Mikie Sherrill. So yes, I am still hopeful. Yes, I still believe our best days are ahead of us. Here's the thing, New Jersey, even somebody as tough and talented as Mikie can't make it happen alone. Because all of us are being tested right now. Our convictions are being tested. Donald Trump and the Republicans, they want you to think that change can only come from on high. That a few people in power make decisions. The rest of us just have to live with the consequences. But when you look at the history of America, real change has always come from the bottom up. From ordinary folks who believe we can do better and join together to make change happen. So it's up to all of us as citizens to stand up for the values that we profess. If we want a country that believes in free speech and fair elections and rule of law, then we can't just leave it to somebody else. We have to fight for those things, even when it's hard. If we're opposed to violence against people we disagree with or look a certain way, then we have to speak out when those values are violated. If we believe in honesty and hard work and treating other people the way we want to be treated, we have to model it in our own lives, in our workplaces, in our schools, in our neighborhoods, and our places of worship. And if we want a government that is responsive and honest and competent, that works for the many and not just the few, then we've got to get out there and vote for it. Jersey, I remember just a year ago, I remember talking to folks who would tell me this election doesn't matter. These are some well-educated, bright, people. They say, whoever the next president ends up being, it's not going to affect me. That's what they would say. If nothing else, the last 9 months should have cured us of that idea. Because the stakes are now clear. We don't need to speculate about the dangers to our democracy. They're here. We don't need to wonder if harm's going to be done to vulnerable people or whether the public conversation will become meaner and coarser. We're witnessing it. Elections matter, and they matter to you, and they matter to your family. We are being tested, and what is remarkable about America is that it gives us the power as citizens to change this country. We all have more power than we sometimes imagine. We just got to use it. So if you believe in that better story of America, you cannot sit this one out. As citizens, you have to vote for leaders like Mikie who believe in that story too. Leaders who care about your freedom. Leaders who will fight for your rights. Leaders who will go work every day to make your life a little bit better. Go get your friends. Grab your family members. Tell them to go out and vote. Because if you do that, New Jersey, if you meet this moment If you believe change can happen, you will not just elect Mikie Sherrill, your next governor. You will not just put New Jersey on a path to a brighter future. You will set a glorious example for this nation.